What's up, YouTube? My name is Marcus of 101 Kennels, and today I'm going to be speaking on the 5 things that you all should know before your next dog show. Before we get into the video, though, like, comment any ideas or anything that you all may have questions about, and subscribe to this channel. So, let's get straight into it. Okay, number 1, know your placement and your movements, like when you getting into the ring. So, by this, I mean, as far as placements, know where, your dog should be on the left side. Know where your judge is judging from, because if you go and look to the prior show before your class comes up, you can see kind of where they want y'all to be positioned, so you can really get your dog comfortable before y'all actually have to show, while everybody else is coming up to the ring, getting ready. So know your placement and know your movements. In that also, you should know like the basic down and backs and around the ring. Most of the time, the judge is gonna already tell y'all like down and back, and you can kind of gauge how far you need to go, because some judges may tell you, you can go a half circle, full circle, or whatever. But just make sure y'all listening and knowing, where y'all need to go by, his simple direction. So, if you want a half circle, just do a half circle. And sometimes, you all go to get all together. It's not all the time, but some judges do, want all the dogs to, go around the ring together. Number 2, focus on your dog. In doing this, it seems as if it's hard for a lot of people to focus on their own dog, especially if they have like competition in the ring that's better than them, or they think that's better than them, that got that wow factor, that makes everybody look. And they tend to not focus on their dog as much. But if you focus on somebody else's dog and not focusing on your dog, your showing is going to be trash. I'm just going to be honest with you. Because at the end of the day, you're supposed to be in there trying to give the best presentation of your own dog. And if you sit there and focus on what the man behind you or beside you or even in front of you has going on, you're not going to give the best, showcase of that dog. To be honest with you, even if you win and you're focusing on somebody else's dog, you can miss something that your dog could improve on. Like, there's been many times I won a show and I something that my dog needed to fix, and I went ahead and fixed that right after the show because I was focusing on my dog. And even when I've lost, I focused on my dog to make sure they were doing everything correct. Because at the end of the day, if my dog is doing everything that I'm asking it to do, you did a fantastic job. We just didn't win today. We can win the next show, you know what I'm saying? So I just want y'all to make sure y'all focusing on y'all dog, learning y'all dog in the ring and their mannerisms in the ring, so you can really help yourself win that show. Because if you sit around focusing on who's the winner, in the show, even though that's important, but if you sit up there and focus on who's been winning the most in other shows and who looks the best and all that, in your opinion, you will not give the best showcase of your dog, because the judge may think your dog looks better than that dog. And it may not be for that wow factor that you're looking at. It may be something as simple as, movement, or somebody might have a stiff rear, somebody, just your headpiece might be nicer on your dog. So just focus on your dog and, show your dog to the best of your abilities, because like I said, focusing on another dog gonna take a lot from yourself and your dog as far as the showing aspect. Alright, number 3, communicate with the judges. Communicating with the judges is a key, especially when you first, beginning into, showing your dogs. Communicating with the judges, seeing what their eyes are on, like, what they trying to, pick and notice and stuff like that, to find like the best dog in the ring is key to how you should show your dog, or how you should breed your dog. Because you can breed problems out and you can hide certain problems the next time you get in the ring. So make sure you communicate with the judges, because a lot of people get the 2nd place, 3rd place ribbon, or don't get ribbons at all, and then they storm out of the ring, mad, talking down on the judges or whatever. But they could have went to the judges and asked them, and it could have been a simple fix, for the next show. And you can literally go, fix that up, and your dog will be great from then, because you're going to meet judges more than once, especially if you're doing this a lot and in a certain, registry, because they kind of recycle judges. So you're going to see judges a good bit. So if you go up there, communicate with that judge, the next show, you can win under that same judge, especially if he's seeing your improvement and your dog was as good as the dog that won, but it had, you know, this little one problem, or you stacked them a little longer, something like that. Them simple fixes that you could fix in the next show. So, you know, go and communicate with the judge, you know, find out what's going on or what you're doing wrong in the ring, so you can go ahead and fix it and, you know, gain from it. Because if you're not able to take constructive criticism, you might as well get out the game. Because, I mean, you know, it really helps, because it could be a problem you literally can breathe out of the dog. Like, you can breathe that out of the dog. You can stack that out of the dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? But also, I would tell you all to know your problems before you get into the ring. Because if you know your dog's problems before you get in the ring, it shouldn't be a surprise when the judge tells you, oh, this is what, you know, made them lose. And you shouldn't have no animosity, because, you know, if you blind to your dog's problems, I don't think that's gonna be a good thing as far as like getting into showing anyway, because you're not gonna be able to show your dog to the best of your abilities, because you're in denial of, oh, my dog has this problem. You know what I'm saying? If you saying your dog don't have that problem and you keep showcasing it as if it doesn't have that problem, you're gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? Unless, you know, the other dogs are just that bad to where they not, you know, beating you. So yeah, know your dog's problem before you get into the ring, because, you know, that judge will affirm that. And if he affirms that, that means you're having an eye of, you know, what you should be looking for as far as fixing for the future. All right, number 4, make corrections. And by saying this, I don't mean like when you get home or something like that, make the correction or whatever, like wait. No, I mean like instantly. Although it's good, you know, to make the correction when you get home, I would say making the correction instantly is even better, because, you know, you can kind of go into the ring testing, you know, different ways to fix the problem that the judge may have told you, or you've seen with your dog while you in the ring would be as beneficial as, you know, doing it at home, because you can actually win a show or win some points while you're there, and while you're testing how you want to, you know, combat that problem. So yeah, making them corrections are really, really key in going ahead and, you know, getting back on your feet. Because just like a coach that's down, you know, I guess you could say 2 touchdowns in the 4th, you making corrections from what you seen, you know, in the first 3 quarters, and you can still come back and win that game. Like, the game is not over, all right, because, you know, you lost the first 3 quarters. As long as, you know, you come correct, you know what I'm saying, fixing the problems that y'all had in the first 3 quarters, in that last quarter, you know, you can still win the game. So it's just like that in the dog game. So just continue to, you know, try to make those corrections and progress throughout the show, so you won't have to, you know, leave the show feeling defeated or whatever. Because if it's a problem that can be fixed while you're there, why not go ahead and fix it? You know what I'm saying? Because if you go into a show, I personally want to give my best performance in the ring. So, you know, I think that's what everybody would want to do as well. All right, so let's get into the last one, number 5. Practice prior. And when I say practice prior, I don't mean practice 1 or 2 times. I mean practice almost every day if you can. Because a lot of people go to the dog shows not knowing what's going on and get into a show, and that's when they practice. I would suggest doing a little bit of research, finding out the basic things that you need to do in the ring, and, you know, practicing it at home, you know, because even if you practice a little bit and you don't know everything, that will help in the ring. Even if you do a little bit of leash training or something like that with your dog, it'll help. Even if you're giving them to a handler or something like that. Because although you may be giving them to a great handler, if you never shown them in that capacity, or so if you never trained them in the capacity that the handler is going to be handling them in, they won't know how to act in that situation. So it'll be best for you to go ahead and give them basically a simulation of, you know, something that he's going to be showcased in, like, you know what I'm saying? Because if it was you, like, if it's your first time driving and you never had a simulation of driving, you're not going to be doing your best. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be helping yourself to help that trainer as far as, you know, giving them the basic training, you know, or a basic outlook on how he's going to be expected to be in that upcoming show, which will yield better results for you and the trainer. So that's all we have. I hope those 5 things help y'all, or will help y'all in the future. So make sure you all like, comment any other video ideas or questions you all may have, and subscribe to this channel for more content. Thank y'all for watching and all the support over the time that I've been posting these videos, and we'll see y'all next time.